Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews, plus goatee here. Anyways, continuing with all macro beer review month, it occurred to me that I've only been reviewing Anheuser-Busch and Coors products, well, in Molson and Jenny in England. I haven't reviewed the M of the BMC. I've reviewed the B and the C. I haven't reviewed the M, so we got Miller Lite. You know, it's funny. I was just watching Back to the Future like a week or two ago, and this is the style of the can in that. So this is like the throwback look. I think it's actually a pretty good look for can. Except it just says Light, it doesn't say Miller Lite on it. I think it's hilarious though how it says a fine Pilsner beer, and then it says this is a Pilsner beer brewed with the finest quality ingredients because of a special brewing process. What's so special about it? Miller Lite was the first ever light beer, and I think it was originally called like diet beer or something like that. But it was meant for women because it was supposed to be like light in calories. And I always loved, as a kid, I always loved the commercials for Miller Lite where they had great taste, less filling, and there was ones where like guys would go to a bar and they go, "Give me a light," and then like somebody would like the bartender would like literally hand them a lamp or something like that, and be like, "Oh, Miller Lite," or was that Bud Light? I can't remember. Anyways. Let's get into the beer. Alright, so typical, again, gold color. It's more of a white gold than a gold. Carbonation's died down a little. And the head did come up to the top of the glass when I poured it. Same as the other ones. A little bit more fluffy, a little bit whiter on this one. Pretty much similar smell as Coors Light. You get a lot of corn on this one. Not nearly, nearly as corny as Coors Light, but not as strong as that one. Nothing off about the nose. So let's get into the taste. Well, I mean, palate-wise, ingredient-wise, pretty similar to Coors Light, but the corn aspect is a little less assertive on this one. The Coors had a real, like, tart, not tart, but like a tang or sharpness to it. This one is a little bit milder on the, for lack of a better word, watery side. There actually is some genuine malt sweetness in here. I mean, it's very, very pale, very, very light malt character. No hops at all. I mean, what'd you expect? So it's, it has like a little bit of like, just like that, just the tiniest, faintest hint of like a genuine lager palate to it. I mean, they do describe it as a Pilsner. In fact, I remember one of the other Miller Lite ad campaigns, they always said, "Taste a true Pilsner." I mean, no, this is not a true Pilsner. It's an American adjunct lager. Yeah. A little bit of that malt in there. It's like almost biscuity or little bit of like a cracker kind of taste. It doesn't have that starch in the aftertaste. It finishes very clean. It's fairly refreshing while it's in the mouth. Miller Lite's a lot more tepid than Coors Light. It's not all fizzy. The corn is like, it's there, but it's not as, in your face as the Coors Light is. So it has like a little bit more kind of like a wateriness to it, but it has that genuine malt character to it. It's, it's very faint, but it's there. Interesting to see how this compares to Bud Light, which we'll do tomorrow or in a few days or whatever. Anyways, let's rate this on Rate Beer. Aroma, yeah, I mean, nothing horrible, but nothing really great. You know, I've decided, like, really 5 out of 10 really isn't neutral. It's just more of, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you enjoy it? I'd probably say 4 on aroma. Appearance, well, that out of, you know, look, you got actually a little bit of lacing there. You know, it's clear color, nothing else. And plus it's a light beer, so you know, I'll give it a 4 out of 5 on appearance. Taste, inoffensive. If you really concentrate on it, you can get a little bit of flavor out of it. I mean, this isn't the kind of beer you're going to drink for the flavor anyways. I don't know. I mean, I'll be a little generous and say 5. And for palate, you know, it's a light beer, 4.2. You know, it's not really supposed to be, you know, a strong beer. It's meant to be, you drink this beer for its drinkability and for, you know, light calories, all that stuff. So I guess I would give it a 5. It's not as fizzy on the tongue as the Coors Light was. Overall, I guess 12 is pretty generous. That's a 2.9. I think that's a low. That's a 4. Yeah, I would agree with that. 4 out of 10. Yeah, it's below average. It's probably, well, I mean, I haven't reviewed Bud Light yet, so we'll find out. But so far, this was the best of the 3, the big 3 light beers. So 4 out of 10 for Miller Lite. Love these throwback cans. Oh, and it was $1.81. That's like a little less than 8 cents per ounce. So bear that in mind. All right, so thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Cheers.